Agarth will not be far behind you. Neither of us saw any sign of Aelin Shear or Ventrinio. A scout on the ridge above saw the two Arthur mounting for a counterattack. You should hear what he has to say before we move on. If you'd rather not wait, talk with Agarth. Time is of the essence. Agarth, if he tells you he's ready, then my people are as well. Of course, if you wish to proceed with caution, the scout on the ridge will know what we're up against. Careful. This is worse than I feared.
My poor betrayed brother.
Let's drive these red-eyed bastards into the ground!
Good to see you here. Ready? I am. But there hasn't been any sign of Aelin Shear or Ventrinio. Damn it all, I knew we couldn't trust her. I sent Ventrinio to keep an eye on her. He was sending me messages until recently. But there were fewer and fewer as we've gotten closer to Baal. We need to get through the House of Vengeance and kill the Cur. And we'll have to do it without them. He's the closest thing Vengeance has to a leader anymore. A face so consumed with hatred that he's little more than a beast. If you're going to get into Baal, the Cur has to die. No. Whatever Gadflow is doing in there, it's growing with every wasted minute. Even if Aelin didn't betray us, we don't have time to wait. Listen, you're more powerful than I ever was. If anyone can stop this, it's you. When you kill Cur, go into Baal and stop Gadflow. If we get separated, we'll keep fighting to keep an escape route open for you. Now go. Stay on guard.
You foolish mortals, listen well to advice in this tale of atrocities that we will tell. Horror awaits the fools who fell and languish behind arcane veil.
You are no Tuatha. It's been so long since I've faced one not consumed with madness. Gadflow keeps us here to do his bidding. Otherwise we certainly would not oblige these gruesome wishes of his. Gadflow? Ha! He was the court jester, you know, before he was king. No, I am not. Not in the heart of my essence. And this they knew. I could not disguise my nature. So I was made to work as you see me here. Oh, what I would not give to be free of this place. When Gadflow began his war, he sent his minions forth to find the finest master makers among the Winter Lands. When they crushed the House of Ashmore, I was dragged here and made to craft swords, greaves, and shields of Prismere. The Witch Knight Anira still keeps this place, but perhaps we could create our own way to take care of that. Kill the two Tuatha overlords that stand guard upstairs. Once they are dead, bring me one of their shattered weapons from their body. You bring that to me, I'll see what I can make you. The price is free if you promise to use the weapon I forged to bring down Witch Knight Anira. There are two Tuatha overlords just above us upstairs. Their shift starts about this time. If you're a stealthy one, you may be able to easily sneak up on them and take them out. She does Gadflow's bidding as well. He sent her here to enforce our imprisonment. If only we could free ourselves. But as long as she is here, so are we.
You are the child of dust I heard many things about. Please, will you not end my suffering? Only through my death will so many others be saved. She can cross the magic barrier that she sleeps behind, but we cannot ever move past it to reach her. Thus, we have been unable to sway things in our favor. I think about it every day, and hope only for the best outcome. There is so much hatred and hurt. Nothing good can come of that. You mean the making of potions? My kind's work is different than yours, but its nature is the same. I'm so full of shame for what I have done. I will forever be making amends. This place was here long before even the House of Vengeance. We left it be until Godflow needed space to build and plan in secret. He put us master makers here, under the Witch Knight Anira's supervision. Faraglen and I were trusted and allowed to roam. His zeal for the Tuatha never wavered, and I just gave up. And poor Belny, they've used spells to make him work. They knew too well he was not and never would be Tuatha at heart. The people who chose to defy him were given potions of disease and sickness, wrought by my own hands. All because Godflow wanted them to fade slowly and painfully out of this world.
Who's there? You are not the Witch Knight Anira. Not even Tuatha Deon. Get back, child of dust. To the Tuatha. What business do you have here? Speak, now! Is frozen, like the ice of 1,000 winters melded together. I certainly do not appreciate her using that as an advantage over me. The god under the mountain has made us his favored children, and decreed that children of dust are enemies. Yes, murder and bloodshed, defilement and glory. Who will win, who shall suffer defeat? Seems like quite the predicament. I'm fine to just follow the saga. That is the mortal word for it, yes. We are able to assist with gems on your arms and armor, if we are so inclined. We are all masters of our crafts. Only the greatest of things come crafted from Tuatha hands. She just goes on and on and on. Always the same thing, wishing to die, whining about her tasks, guilt about harming innocents, and more. If you could get her to make you a useful potion, give her something to do a while, at least the rest of us could get some peace and quiet for once. Tirnoch, our herald triumphant, our morning sun, our destiny. That insect ordered those like Anira to do his bidding. He lacks the dignity to take care of his own treacherous deeds. Ha! The deluded fool. He thinks he can deny who he is. But Belny will always be to Arthur. Anira keeps us master makers here as her workers, ready to do Gadflow's bidding in a blink. We'll just have to wait and see how long that lasts. I am far from my home and the distance enfeebles me, like the aging of mortals. I despise it as much as I despise them. But it's my sacrifice to the god under the mountain. And you'd like that? Mortals. Creatures I'll never understand. Not all beings rush forth like hasty fools. Some of us are more strategic. But I digress. I spare your life because I grow tired of my orders. There is a rare gemstone I could craft which, when socketed to the appropriate weapon, would be incredibly harmful to Anira. You, mortal, need only to bring me the ingredients. It is a small enough task. And if you speak with that sniveling Belny, I'm certain he can help you obtain the weapon in which to socket this rare gem. You get to keep that head of yours, assuming it's of any importance. And I can offer you my services in addition to helping you obtain and socket the rare gem. This is a unique gem that only one so talented as myself has the proper training to craft for you. Therefore, it will require raw Prismere shards, 3 to be exact. Bring the raw Prismere shards to me and I can create the gem. She gives me orders here. A powerful witch knight one would not want to cross. I do not wish to live in her shadow any longer. How can she keep us here? Oh, look. It listens well. Here, take this. You'll want to speak with Kiftel over there. I cannot take her ramblings much longer. If you tell her you came to help, that should shut her up. There is much more to be done if we are to eradicate her completely.
I tell you, I wish only to fade. Please, I cannot do Anira's bidding any longer. The god under the mountain. Instead of worship, the Tuatha should fear Tirnoch.
Who visits me here? Have you heard of this god beneath the mountain, giver of Prismere? It is no god, I think. It is a disease. We are three who Gadflow gathered here. Kiftel, Faraglen, and I have seen to the making of every Prismere dagger, pauldron, and staff. The others are not as I am. You'll find them ahead in a different state of mind. He is the most unrepentant of the lot of us. I think that is not his nature. Beneath the unending layers of guile, he might even be kind and gentle. For this special task, I can forge one of three types of weapon. I will let you choose which one suits you best, mortal. So then, which will it be? An excellent choice, child of dust. Speak with me when you're ready to have this special sword forged. You have returned with a shattered weapon. No. Wait right here while I just... Yes. And then, this goes here. And finally... here it is. Do not forget your promise, mortal. Use it well. Faraglen isn't congenial. But since you were able to help both him and I, you should do what you can for Kiftel as well. Once us three Master Makers are able to combine our knowledge and provide you with what you need, you should be able to relinquish us from Anira's grasp. Now you have a weapon forged with all the anger and hatred we hold for Anira. Use it to crush her. Save us from this miserable existence.
if it's not the lowly mortal still running around. Belny and I have helped you. Now you must reason with Kiftel to gain her trust. Once all three of us have given you what you need in exchange for your fetching abilities, we can take back our lives.
Children of dust. In this place. Either it is finished at long last, and all is lost, or you are an assassin of remarkable skill. No matter how I have prayed for this moment, I beg you, cut me down, quiet me, send me to Ashara. The desecrations I have wrought haunt me. They addle my reveries and tear at my soul. As long as Witch Knight Anira holds her grip on Canrain, we will be forced to do the Tuatha's bidding, and that means bringing harm to others in their name. And this I cannot do any longer. Belny and Farglen both helped you, child? Perhaps with my help you could vanquish Anira. No longer would the three of us be forced to craft for Gadflow's army. There is another, but I would ask it of no one. A fungus named Sorogweth grows not far from here. With it I could create a potion that would let one pass through the magical barrier Anira hides behind. If someone were to rid us of her... I see your heart is set. Bring me the Sorogweth. It will be growing in a damp environment nearby. There are spells upon me that prevent it. I tried once before, but the Witch Knight caught me. I have begged Farglen for his help many times, but he just laughs and spits at my feet. The Sorogweth fungus is a special type of mushroom that grows only in dark, damp spaces. It has rare and magical properties that make it useful for concocting powerful elixirs.
Of own they sung, but now a god, proclaimed in chanting song. They worship on their earthen sod, and bow their heads and pray and nod. Another name to bear their wrong.